There is always some sort of wildlife in our backyard, even though we live inside the city limits. But let's face facts, we are in East Tennessee, so it's the country. Well, this week we have a new addition. The deer that usually hang out in our backyard eating all of our berries have had a baby. I did something this morning that I rarely ever do. I slept until my alarm went off at 8:45. I think I'm sleeping better because Chris is here. Basically, all I have managed to do is get out of bed and fix me something to drink. Chris is currently making breakfast. Speaking of my drink this morning, this is actually something I had completely forgotten about. I tell you guys all the time I have this issue. Out of sight, out of mind. Food will go bad in my house if I don't leave things sitting out on the cabinet to remind us to eat it, or veggies in the refrigerator. If I don't leave them right up front where you see them when you open the refrigerator door, forget it. Out of sight, out of mind is a real thing. I honestly think it has to do with ADHD. So back to the topic of what I'm drinking this morning. You know I am a firm believer in consuming collagen. I would like to get in the habit of taking it every single day, but my brain just doesn't work like that. I've also talked about when I first started keto and I was losing my hair by the fistful. I asked my doctor what I needed to do, and he physically handed me a container of perfect keto collagen and said, take this. It's going to help with hair regrowth. It's not going to stop the hair loss. And he said everybody should be taking collagen for hair and skin and joints. Blueberry pomegranate with antioxidants. This one is the marine collagen, and they have, I think, 2 different flavors. Plus it's gluten-free and dairy-free. Now, what reminded me that I had this in the back of my pantry somewhere was the fact that I got an email telling me that they're doing a flash sale. Perfect Keto's Super Reds flash sale, buy one, get one, 50% off. I'll go get that link out of my email right now and put it down in the description box for you. So here is your little notice today and tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday, July 24th and July 25th. If you want to try them, perfect time to do so. So I'm gonna go in here and see if Kristi's got breakfast ready. We're gonna be doing breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, desserts, a full day of keto, low carb, and diabetic friendly foods. Okay, wanna go. Chris threw together a really quick and simple breakfast. 2 scrambled eggs with cheese, and then he added in some sausage. Mixed it up and made pretty much a breakfast bowl. And he always cooks mine just a little longer because I like everything crispy. And to drink, I'm still working on my collagen. Briley's at band camp until 5. Chris decided to leave after breakfast and go metal detecting. He said he'd be back by lunch. Quincy's asleep on the bed, so it's just me and Mira hanging out on the back porch, enjoying this gorgeous day. So I've already drank my collagen. I'm gonna get some water. Chris just came outside and asked if I was ready for lunch, which means he's ready for lunch. Since he fixed breakfast, I'm gonna fix this meal, and I'm gonna let him decide what we have. I have a feeling I already know. Surprise, surprise, he wanted a pizza bagel. I'm not exaggerating when I tell you that he is obsessed with these. I use the Sola bagels. We only use half, so 3 net carbs. I do butter the bagel. Typically, I'll add marinara sauce, but I want to keep the carb count low, so I'm going in with Flavor God pizza seasoning. They have tons of different seasonings that are keto friendly. They're always having a sale, and they've gave us the discount code that's in the description box. So if you want to order, make sure you use that code. Now, of course, you know I always have a massive stockpile of pepperoni, but this week I also have salami. So I added a layer of pepperoni, then a layer of the sliced salami, and some mozzarella cheese. Now I'm going to stick the pizza bagels into the air fryer and just leave them in long enough to brown the cheese and toast those buns. Give me some suggestions on what to put on his next pizza bagel so that I can mix it up a little bit. We decided to skip a side dish. We plan on having dessert later on. To drink, I'm having water and Chris is having Sprite Zero Sugar. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about during today's sip and chat. Truthfully, not much going on, but I'm sipping on some water and an Alani cherry slush. Yes, that's right. I always have at least 2 drinks within arm's length. That's just the way I roll. First, let's start off with the good news. My Temu order came today. I have resisted going to Temu, checking it out, downloading the app, shopping off of, even acknowledging Temu until we had our vacation in Oklahoma, and our friends that are family are pretty much obsessed with it. And so I started scrolling through it. Kerrigan had already told me she had ordered many things from Temu, so it sucked me in. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's basically an app like Amazon, except everything is significantly cheaper. It does take quadruple the time to get to you because I'm sure it's coming from China. But Briley had a ton of stuff in my Amazon cart that she felt like she needed for school, like little pencil pouches and things like that. So I already knew what was in my Amazon cart and how much it was. So when I was scrolling through Temu and I started seeing the same exact things for like 75% cheaper, I guess that's what got me hooked. Because I like to save money, even though it takes quite a bit longer. I think the order took about 9 days to get here, whereas with Amazon, sometimes it's the next day. But if we're talking about a product being $19, $20 on Amazon, and then I'm paying $3 or $4 on Temu, and it's the same exact thing, I'm gonna go with Temu and just wait a little longer. Anyways, I guess the point of my whole story is I'm saving money and I'm a little obsessed. I do a lot of window shopping on Temu, and no, this is not a sponsored video. Although they have reached out to me on all of my social media platforms, and I have refused doing a sponsored video because for me, that's just too much pressure. Not a sponsored video. Not. But what I do have for you guys is a link. If you have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to Temu and you want to go check it out, then I'm going to put it in the description box for you so you can just go over and take a peek around. This says, I'm just looking. Link, click on it and you can get a $100 coupon bundle and 50% off via the link or code as your first download gift. Of course, I just want to share the joy and savings with you guys. This is how I went about it when Kerrigan sent it to me. I clicked on it and then the coupons stacked and I saved quite a bit. Sirens, imagine that. What I'm thinking about doing though is showing what I got from Temu and the quality and how the package comes, comparison with Amazon prices or store prices with the Temu prices. If you guys are interested, do that video on my other channel, Easily Influenced. It's always down there in the description box if you want to go see additional content that's not weight loss or keto related. It's sort of fun, like TikTok made me buy it, or testing out new products, Dollar Tree hauls, Goodwill hauls. And now I'm thinking, how about a Temu haul and unboxing in comparison? Let me know. Do you want me to do that and put it on my other channel? Thoughts?
Freestyle LIBRE 3 sensor. And your I'm just quipping 100 UML ABC 3 milliliters are out of stock right now.
Well, this day was going good. Just got that phone call from my pharmacy. It has been over a week at this point, and I have not been able to get a hold of my insulin. And I can't get my continuous blood glucose monitor that I wear on my arm that basically alerts me if I am too high or too low and what my blood sugar is so that I'm not constantly sticking my finger. It's the Freestyle Libre 3. It's constantly on back order and it's been just a disaster. So I've had to poke my finger more than normal lately because I can't get a hold of it. There's a shortage. It's just sad that these continuous blood glucose monitors, like the Freestyle Libre 3, the newest model, which gives us up-to-date, minute-to-minute blood sugar readings, aren't getting into the hands of the people that they were originally designed for, type 1 diabetics, but now type 2 and people with hypoglycemia use them to, make sure they're safe and not going to have a blood sugar low or any issues. But we're all having a hard time getting a hold of them because now it's trendy for people to wear them, and it's frustrating. So that's a whole other story, and I'm actually considering a video on that. Maybe a public service announcement. I don't know. 3 o'clock energy, right? It is just about time to go pick up Briley from band camp. She has 3 weeks of band camp because they're getting ready to start school back here, which is always the worst time of year for me. I am so depressed when the kids go back to school. I have always liked having them home. I've just been that mom. So I've been in a slump lately. Like I said, I didn't have much to talk about. Not a ton of stuff going on. Chris is currently in his workshop cleaning a ton of stuff out. Been doing some decluttering lately, and he's doing it as well. But hopefully I'm going to be having him in tons of future videos because we need to sit down and talk with Chris. I'll see you in a minute when I eat or drink or anything absolutely amazing happens. Dinner time. And thankfully, it's one of those that we only need to reheat and eat because it's about 90 degrees outside, and I definitely do not feel like firing up the stove or oven. Leftovers it is. It's weird because back in my younger carefree days, I detested leftovers, and now I feel like they are a lifesaver. We had made stir fry on the Blackstone over the weekend, and we made a copious amount. Sauteed mushrooms and shrimp. We steamed several bags of the stir fry mix, marinated some chicken, made sweet carrots, plus I made some yum yum sauce or shrimp sauce. It's the same sauce that I use for egg roll in a bowl. If you'd like that recipe, I'll link the video for you. The only thing that I have to fix right now is some riced cauliflower. I'm gonna throw it in the microwave, and when it's done, I'm gonna throw it in a pan. I'll add some salt and seasonings. Then I'm gonna add it all to the biggest bowl I can possibly find. Drizzle some of the shrimp sauce / yum yum sauce over it, and that's it. To drink, me and Chris are both having some water. Time for something sweet. My favorite part of the day. For dessert tonight, we are having ice cream. All I had done was take a keto chow out of the fridge that we had previously prepped. When I made the keto chow, I used half a stick of melted butter and about 12 ounces of almond milk. Make sure you use the unsweetened. I also added a little bit of additional sweetener. I put it in my Cuisinart, let it churn for about 10 minutes, and then you have soft serve ice cream. Okay, I'm headed to the living room because Chris and I are going to sit down, watch a movie, and have dessert. I'm officially ready for bed. I've washed my face, put on my pajamas, and brushed my teeth. Thanks for spending a day with me. And remember to check out that description box for anything mentioned in today's video, along with a ton of discount codes. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.